Alright guys, I've got my meat chilled down, I've got everything cut up, I've got it ready to go, and we are going to try and see if we can get this ground. Okay guys, what I'm using here, this is Legg's Old Plantation blend number 10. This will do approximately 25 pounds of meat. I've got pretty much half and half pork fat and deer meat in here. And a lot of the pork fat that I got, we got it from our local butcher shop here in town. Well, it's actually out in the country, but it's got about as much lean on it as I've ever seen. So anyway, I put my seasoning on it. What I'm going to do is take and work this in a little bit, and then we're going to grind it. If my memory serves me right, with this grinder, this hand grinder here, one grinding is all this will usually take. So we're going to try that. And the fat can be a little challenging sometimes. That's why I got the hand grinder out. It seems to handle it just a little better than the electric one does. So you kind of like just work this in there, and I'm making a mess. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump this over into here. Set that out of the way. And if I need more seasoning, I've got it. So we're going to see what happens here. Now this dish pan that I've got right here, I actually want to put the sausage in it after I'm done, so I need to go ahead and get it empty. So I'm going to put that in here. Now that pan over there is going to need to be mixed, but as you grind it, that's going to help mix it too. So. Alright, let's see how this works. It's been a moon or two since I've used this old grinder. And there again, my meat is good and cold, it's good and chilled down, so trying to watch on my phone here. Let me scoot y'all over just a little bit. Maybe you can see what's going on here. Now this is a 3/16 plate. That may be one reason why it seems to, I don't have the 1/4 inch. Oops, I dropped it on the floor. Wash it off and get it later. Looks like sausage. I don't have the little mandrel or mallet to poke this down in, but I can stop it when I feel my fingers getting close to the auger in here. All right. Okay guys, y'all kind of get the picture of what I'm going to do here. I know I've had some people to message me about processing deer and stuff, and that's a little iffy with YouTube, so I kind of want to steer clear of that. We've got a guy that'll actually help us when we do some of this sometime, but so far these that my son's killed this year, he's actually did himself. I was very proud of him for taking it on. And so I'm gonna close this out right here. Well, I'm not gonna close it out altogether, but I'm gonna stop right here and I'll bring you back when I'm getting close to being done. All right guys, I'm just about down to the end of this thing, and I'm gonna tell you something. This grinder right here will make you appreciate an electric grinder if you have one. I'm gonna do a little more mixing on it, but I think I'm just gonna let it go with one grinding versus two. And but I may add a little more seasoning to it just to be sure that I got enough. But I've got a mess to clean up in here now. But this grinder that I have is actually a bolt down grinder. It don't clamp down, it bolts down, as you can see it. Let me move this out of the way. And then I've got C-clamps clamping this board down to the top of the bar here, and I've got a little piece of vinyl floor covering scrap that I use to lay under it so it don't damage anything, my countertop or anything. So about to wrap this thing up. You can see those little hot pepper seeds in here, so that's a good sign that it's going to be good. Go on and empty this grinder out. Okay guys, I just thought I'd show you a little bit about grinding sausage by hand. It just takes some elbow grease, that's all. But the fat, like I said earlier, the fat that I used was actually probably some of the most lean on it of any I've got lately. And Claire, I believe some of it had, I believe it was actually pork bellies that had been cut down, from the looks of it anyway. So guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get cleaned up. I got to kind of mix this even and fat and lean out a little better. And then I'll probably pour a little more seasoning to it and get it packaged up and get it ready for the freezer. So thank y'all for watching, guys. I hope this here might be a little help. Somebody might find it interesting. And not much to it. It's just getting started. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off. Y'all have a great day. And thank you from Little NC Farmer.